My dear brother, my precious sister in Christ, you saw that title and something inside you said, I need to hear this. It wasn't just a random click. It wasn't an accident. You were led here. Something deep within your spirit guided you to this moment. Maybe you don't even know why. Maybe you just felt something, a pull, a quiet whisper that said, this is for you. My friend, listen to me. That's not coincidence. That's divine alignment. That's purpose. The same power that spins the stars, that wakes the sun every morning, has brought you here for a reason. The title says you will be a millionaire just by hearing this prayer one time. And I know some people might laugh at that. They'll say it sounds too good to be true. But you see, the world has taught us to doubt miracles. It's taught us to question our own power. But I want you to remember this. Everything that has ever been created, every invention, every fortune, every blessing started as a thought, a single thought whispered in faith, held with belief. That's where everything begins. What if this isn't just a video? What if this is your turning point? What if this is the very moment your life starts to shift? You see, I don't believe in accidents. I believe in divine timing. I believe that the universe or God or whatever name you give to that higher force brings people to messages they are ready to receive. And if you're here, it means you're ready. Ready to rise, ready to change, ready to receive what has always belonged to you. For too long, you may have lived under the weight of fear. Fear of bills, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. But today, that fear ends. This is where the story of struggle begins to turn into the story of abundance. This is where you start to remember who you really are. Because you, my friend, were not created for lack. You were not born to struggle and scrape just to survive. You were made in the image of abundance. You were designed by the same intelligence that fills oceans, paints sunsets, and breathes life into galaxies. How could something that grand create you to live small? Somewhere along the way, life may have made you forget that truth. People told you to be realistic, to stop dreaming, to accept your limits. They meant well, but they didn't know the power that lives inside you. They didn't know that the spark of the divine, the same force that makes worlds, is alive inside your soul. You don't need to go searching for wealth outside of yourself. You carry the code of wealth within you. It has always been there waiting for you to turn the key. And this prayer, this message you are about to hear is that key. It's not just words. It's an activation. It's energy meeting energy. When you listen with an open heart, something shifts inside you. You begin to tune your inner signal to the frequency of abundance. You start to align with a different rhythm. The rhythm of prosperity, peace, and power. Think about it this way. Every radio station is always broadcasting. The music is always playing, but unless you're on the right frequency, you can't hear it. Wealth, success, and joy are the same. They're already playing all around you. You just have to turn your inner dial. That's what this prayer does. That turns your dial to the right station, the station of abundance. Maybe you've felt stuck lately. Maybe you've worked hard and tried everything, but nothing seems to change. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You've just been tuned to the wrong signal. a signal of fear, doubt, and limitations. But that changes today because the very fact that you're hearing this message means your spirit is ready to rise higher, ready to move from struggle to flow, from scarcity to overflow. I want you to understand something sacred. Being rich isn't just about money, it's about expansion, it's about freedom, it's about being able to live, give, and love without fear. True wealth begins inside long before it ever shows up in your hands. It begins as a feeling, a calm knowing that you are supported, guided, and blessed beyond measure. When that feeling becomes your reality on the inside, it starts to show up on the outside. There's a hidden power within you that's been asleep for too long. It's the power to create, to attract, to command the flow of good things. But fear covered it. Doubt buried it. Life taught you to shrink, to settle, to hope quietly instead of believing loudly. But today you awaken that power again. You remember that you are not a beggar in this universe. You are a co-creator with it. You don't need to chase money. You attract it by becoming the kind of person it belongs to. Everything begins in belief. Every miracle begins with a moment of faith. The great ones, the inventors, the builders, the dreamers, they all had one thing in common. They believed in something they couldn't see yet. And because they believed, it became real. That's what this message is about. It's not about wishing. It's about aligning. It's about remembering that wealth was never far away. It was waiting for your permission to come in. Right now, I want you to take a deep breath. Let it in slowly. Feel it fill your body. Now exhale, and as you do, release every thought of fear, every memory of struggle, every voice that said you couldn't. This is your reset. This is your divine appointment. You're standing at the edge of something new. From this moment on, every time you hear these words, your mind will begin to change. You'll notice small things, ideas, opportunities, and chances that seem to appear out of nowhere, but they're not out of nowhere. They're coming because your signal is shifting. You're opening the door that was always waiting for you. So listen with your heart wide open. Don't analyze. Don't question. Just receive. Feel the truth behind these words. Because what's coming next isn't just a prayer. It's an awakening. It's a message from the higher part of you to the part that forgot who you are. You are not poor. You are not unlucky. You are not stuck. You are divine energy in motion. You are made of the same essence that makes stars burn and rivers flow. And when you remember that truth, nothing can hold you back. This is your time. This is your moment. The doors that were once closed are about to open. The money that once seemed far away is about to find you. The opportunities you once prayed for are about to arrive, not because of luck, but because you finally tuned in. So stay with me, because what's coming next will plant the new code of wealth in your heart and mind. This isn't just a prayer to listen to. It's a transformation to experience. Stay here. Don't look away because something inside you already knows. This is the moment everything changes. There is a secret code within you, a pattern of divine intelligence written into your very being. It's not written in books, not hidden in temples, not locked behind gates. It's written in your heart, It's the same code that makes the sun rise and the flowers bloom, the same power that turns tiny seeds into forests and dreams into reality. That power is already inside you, waiting for you to wake it up. The world has told you that success comes from outside, from luck, from people, from the system. But that's the great illusion. True success comes from within. Everything you see around you was first imagined by someone who dared to believe. Every great creation began as energy, as a thought, as an invisible idea that found form. The same process happens with wealth. Money is only the visible reflection of invisible energy. When you change the invisible, your beliefs, your words, your feelings, the visible must change too. You see, wealth is not a thing. It's a state of being. It's a vibration. It's the language the universe speaks when it says yes to your worth. And every time you feel unworthy, every time you say, I can't afford that, every time you think small, you step out of that language. You go off frequency. But when you start to believe that you were born to receive, when you start to think, speak, and feel as though you already have it, the whole universe rearranges itself to match that belief. This is the secret. The ancient teachers, the prophets, the mystics all tried to tell us. They said, as within, so without. They said, according to your faith, it is done unto you. That wasn't poetry. That was law. The law of resonance, the law of creation. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Think about that for a moment. You don't get wealth by chasing it. You get it by becoming the kind of person wealth belongs to. You align your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions with the energy of abundance. When you do, you move into harmony with everything good and prosperous. And that's when miracles begin to happen. Your thoughts are like keys. Each one unlocks a door. Some open to struggle, some open to peace, some open to overflow. When you live in fear, you turn the key of lack. But when you live in faith, when you declare that you are worthy, that you are chosen, that you are ready, you turn the key of prosperity. You may have been told that wanting more is selfish, that money is evil, that rich people are greedy. But hear me now, money is not the enemy. Money is neutral. It's a servant, not a master. It takes the shape of the one who holds it. In good hands, money feeds the hungry, builds schools, creates jobs, and blesses families. When you rise, others rise with you. You can't help the poor by becoming poorer. You help by showing what's possible, by lifting others with the overflow of your blessings. The secret code within you is the permission to receive. The moment you decide that you're allowed to have more, everything changes. The universe doesn't give based on need. It gives based on belief. It gives based on openness. That's why two people can live in the same world. One sees only obstacles, the other sees opportunities. One lives in fear, the other in flow. The difference is not luck, it's alignment. Imagine your mind like a garden. Every thought is a seed. For years, without realizing it, you may have planted seeds of worry, fear, and doubt. And now those weeds have covered your garden. But that doesn't mean your garden is ruined. It just means it's time to replant. It's time to sow new seeds of confidence, gratitude, and abundance. When you do, the soil of your subconscious begins to heal. You begin to attract new experiences, not by force but by natural law. The wealthy don't chase money. They create from within. They hold a quiet certainty, a peace that says, I am supported. You can feel that energy around them. It's not arrogance, it's assurance. They know that the universe rewards faith, not fear. They know that opportunities are not given to the lucky, but to the ready. And you, my friend, are becoming ready. Doesn't matter what your past has looked like. It doesn't matter if you've been broke, if you've made mistakes, if you've lost things. That's the old story. It's not who you are anymore. Every moment is a chance to begin again. Every breath is an invitation to rise. The code of wealth doesn't care about your history. It only responds to your energy right now. When you start to speak abundance, you reprogram your cells. When you start to think wealth, you rewrite the signals in your brain. Science calls it neuroplasticity. Spirit calls it renewal. Whatever name you give it, it's real. Your words become your world. Your beliefs become your boundaries. And when you expand belief, you expand life. Say it right now, quietly to yourself or out loud. I was born to live in overflow. I am ready to receive. I am worthy of wealth. Feel the power of those words. Feel how they change your energy. Because every time you say the code, inside you begins to activate. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at what's already around you. The air, the light, the heartbeat in your chest. That's abundance. And when you start to see it, it multiplies. Gratitude is the gate through which wealth enters. The more thankful you are, the faster the flow comes to you. The secret code of wealth isn't hidden from you. It's hidden in you. You've just been taught to look in the wrong direction. You've been told to hustle, to struggle, to earn your worth. But the truth is, you already are worthy. You don't need to fight for what's already yours. You only need to align with it. The power that created you did not make you to live in lack. Look at nature. Does the ocean worry about running out of waves? Do the trees worry there won't be enough sunlight? Does the sky ever hold back the stars? No. Everything in creation operates in overflow. And you are part of that creation. You were designed to live in that same flow. From this moment on, speak to yourself differently, think differently, act differently, because every time you do, you are rewriting the code. You are stepping into the truth that has always been waiting for you. Don't worry about how it will happen. The how is not your job. Your job is to believe. Your job is to stay open. When your energy changes, doors begin to open. People show up, ideas flow, and suddenly what once looked impossible becomes inevitable. The code responds to faith. It listens to your certainty. So walk with that quiet strength from now on. When you speak, speak life. When you act, act from fullness. When you give, give with joy. Because every act of faith sends a signal to the universe that says, I am ready. You don't have to beg for blessings. You were born blessed. You only have to remember it. That's what this message is doing. Reminding you of what you already are. The key is not somewhere out there. The key is within. And when you turn it, everything starts to open. This is your moment of alignment. The world around you will start to shift. Small signs will begin to appear. Unexpected money, kind people, sudden clarity. open doors. Don't brush them off as coincidence. They're confirmations, proof that the secret code within you is awakening. So let it happen. Let the old beliefs fall away. Let the new ones take root. Because soon the wealth that once felt far away will feel natural. It will flow to you, through you, and from you. You'll see that it was never about chasing. It was about becoming. And you are becoming right now. The light is turning on inside you. The code of wealth is alive, breathing, and ready to unfold. You are not searching anymore. Hods, you have found it because it has always been inside you. Your mind is a garden, a sacred field where every thought you've ever had has taken root. Some thoughts have grown into flowers, hope, gratitude, faith, confidence. But others have grown into weeds, fear, doubt, guilt, and limitation. These weeds were not planted by your choice. Some came from family, some from pain, some from the world telling you that you were not enough. And for too long, they've choked the soil of your inner garden, blocking the growth of your blessings. But hear me now. This garden can be healed. You are not stuck with the weeds you inherited. You are not doomed to live under the shadow of what someone else believed about you. Every day, every moment, you have the power to plant again, to choose again, to water new seeds of greatness within your mind. The soil of your subconscious has been waiting for this day. The day you wake up and take back the power to decide what grows there. You see, the subconscious mind doesn't judge. It doesn't say what's good or bad. It simply grows whatever you plant. If you plant fear, it grows lack. If you plant faith, it grows abundance. If you plant doubt, it grows delay. But if you plant gratitude, it grows miracles. That's why this prayer, this message is so important. It's not just a nice idea. It's a spiritual replanting. It's you saying to the universe, I'm ready for something new. And when you say that with all your heart, heaven listens. The universe begins to move. Doors that were closed begin to open. Energy that was blocked begins to flow again. Let me tell you something powerful. Your mind has always been listening. Every word you've ever spoken to yourself, it took as instruction. When you said, I can't, your mind said, yes, we can't. When you said, I'm broke, your mind said, all right, we're broke. But when you start saying, I am wealthy, I am open, I am worthy, your mind doesn't argue. It simply says, yes, we are. That's why you must begin to speak life, speak abundance, speak wealth. Because the tongue is the gardener's hand, and every word is a seed. What you speak today becomes your harvest tomorrow. Think of the people who have succeeded, the ones who rose from nothing. They didn't have better luck. They had better thoughts. They kept watering their garden with faith. They didn't let the weeds of fear win. Every time life tried to pull them down, they planted something new, a new vision, a new belief, a new dream. Now it's your turn. You are the gardener now. You are the keeper of your own soil. And today we pull out the weeds that have kept your blessings from growing. The weeds of not enough, of I can't, of I don't deserve. Those lies end today. Maybe you grew up hearing that money is hard to earn, that life is unfair, that you have to struggle to survive. Those are just weeds passed down from one generation to the next. But you, my friend, are the chain breaker. You are the one who stops the cycle, because now you know the truth that your thoughts create your world. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your mind as that beautiful garden. See yourself walking through it. You see patches of dark soil, old weeds, tangled roots, but you also see sunlight breaking through. You see new buds pushing up from the ground. That's your new story. That's your new belief coming alive. Now imagine yourself pulling those old weeds out one by one. Fear gone, guilt gone, shame gone, poverty thinking gone. Feel how light your spirit becomes as each one is removed. Feel how new air fills your lungs. How hope starts to rise again. Now take a seed, a golden seed, and hold it in your hand. That seed is your new belief. The belief that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you are chosen for abundance. Plant it deep into the soil of your heart. Water it with gratitude. Shine the light of faith on it. Watch it grow. Every time you speak positive words, you are watering that seed. Every time you forgive someone, you're giving it sunlight. Every time you believe, even when you don't see the result yet, you're strengthening its roots. That's how wealth begins. Inside, quietly unseen, but unstoppable once it starts. And let me remind you, your garden doesn't need to be perfect. It only needs to be tended. Don't worry if doubt still comes. Don't get upset if fear visits you. Just don't let them stay. Don't let them make a home there. You are stronger than your fear. You are greater than your doubt. There's something powerful about the human mind. It becomes whatever it focuses on most. That's why the poor stay poor. Not because they lack effort, but because they keep focusing on lack. And that's why the wealthy keep growing. Not because they are lucky, but because they focus on abundance. When you focus on fear, you feed it. But when you focus on gratitude, you starve the fear. So from now on, make gratitude your daily water. When you wake up, before you even look at your phone, say, "Thank you. Thank you for this new day. Thank you for the breath in my lungs. Thank you for the opportunities I can't even see yet." That gratitude opens the gates of your inner garden and allows the energy of wealth to flow through. The truth is, the wealth you seek is not something you chase. It's something you cultivate. You grow it with patience, faith, and joy. And as you keep nurturing your inner garden, you'll notice outer changes, new ideas, unexpected money, divine connections. It may start small like the first sprout of a seed, but soon it becomes unstoppable growth. And when that growth begins, don't doubt it. Don't say, "Is this really working?" That's the old gardener talking. The new you says, "Of course, it's working. It's already done." Now understand this. Every blessing has a root in the unseen. Every dollar that comes into your life begins as energy. And when your inner garden is clean, that energy flows freely. That's why this part of the process is so important, because if you don't clear the weeds, the new seeds can't grow. Today, we are clearing the ground. Today, we are preparing the soil, and in the next part, we will plant something powerful. The prayer of wealth and release, the moment when all the words you've heard so far become living energy inside you. But for now, let this truth sink deep. Your mind is holy ground. Your thoughts are sacred soil. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not late, you are being prepared. The weeds were never there to punish you. They were there to teach you to plant with intention. Now you know. Now you see, and now you are ready. This is your moment of replanting. This is where you start to grow a new kind of wealth, one that doesn't depend on circumstances, one that no one can take away. It's the wealth of peace, of certainty, of knowing that everything you desire already exists in the invisible, waiting for your belief to bring it forth. So take one more deep breath. Feel it move through your body. With every breath, you are clearing the soil. With every heartbeat, you are awakening new life. The garden of your mind is becoming fertile again, full of light, full of faith, full of wealth. You are ready for what's next, because the prayer that follows will not just speak to your ears. It will speak to your soil. It will plant the new code of abundance deep within you. And once it's planted, it cannot be uprooted. It will grow, it will expand, and it will bless everything in your life. This is the power of the mind that believes. This is the garden that will never run dry again. You have prepared the ground. So now, in the next part, we will plant the seed and the harvest will begin. Now is the time, my friends. You have cleared the soil of your mind. You have removed the weeds of fear, doubt, and limitation. You have planted the golden seeds of faith, worthiness, and abundance. And now the universe is waiting for you to speak, to declare, to release the energy of wealth that has been waiting patiently inside you. This is the moment when thought becomes reality, when prayer becomes power, when belief takes form. Take a deep breath. Let it fill your lungs, your heart, your very being. Feel the energy coursing through you. Feel the life, the potential, the divine spark that has always been there. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the warmth. Feel the rhythm of life. And now, with all the strength, faith, and a conviction you have gathered, repeat these words aloud, or let them rise silently in the depth of your spirit and know that they are already heard. I am open. I let myself receive all good things. I let go of and forgive all my past fears, mistakes, and limitations regarding money. I turn on the divine feeling of wealth right here and now. I am worthy. I am ready. I choose to be a clear channel for good things to flow through me. And all the money I receive will be used for good, to change my life, to bless my family, and to serve the world. Do you feel that power, that energy rising from within? That is the universe responding. That is the divine presence acknowledging your declaration. God's, every block that has held you back, every old story of lack, every fear, every doubt begins to dissolve. It cannot resist the certainty of your faith. It cannot stand against the force of your words. You are speaking a new code into existence, a code of wealth, abundance, and unlimited possibility. Speak these words now with all your heart. Dear universe, the great power that guides the stars and gives life to my bodies. You are the endless source of all good things, blessings, and everything I need. Today I open my mind and my heart fully. I am ready to receive the wonderful wealth that has been prepared for me. I am not poor. I am not empty. I am not stuck. That old story ends today. I was born to have more than enough. I was made by a rich universe, by the power that makes all things grow, and by a love that gives and gives without limit. Feel it. Feel the words take root inside you. With every syllable, every phrase, your energy shifts, your frequency rises. Your subconscious mind begins to align with the flow of abundance. Every family belief that said, "You are not enough," is erased. Every limiting thought, every block, every old fear dissolves. You are free. You are open. You are aligned now. Declare, "Money comes to me easily and joyfully. It comes in ways I expect and in ways I cannot yet see. Money finds me because I am no longer resisting it. I am not afraid. I am not hiding. I am ready to receive. I am ready to respect it. I am ready to grow it." Everything that once blocked good things from reaching me now disappears into light. All feelings of guilt, shame, or unworthiness about money are washed away. I deserve wealth. I deserve joy. I deserve freedom. I am free. Feel it. Let your heart expand. Let your chest rise with certainty. Every dollar, every opportunity, every blessing that comes to you is now recognized, honored, and multiplied. You are not merely receiving money. You are activating abundance both for yourself and for the world around you. You are a channel. You are a magnet. You are a steward of infinite possibilities. Say it with conviction. In the next 7 days, a great opportunity will appear. A special door will open. Unexpected money will come into my life. I see it. I accept it. I embrace it with gratitude, humility, and faith. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you for reminding me that I was born to thrive, not just survive. So it already is, it is done. Amen. Now, my friend, take action. Write in the comments, "I activate my wealth. I receive money in 7 days. It is done." This is not merely a comment. It is a covenant, a declaration of power, a seal on your new reality. Repeat this prayer for 3 consecutive days to amplify its energy. Listen for 7 days to fully align with the universe's plan. Live with this frequency for 21 days to permanently rewire your mind for wealth and abundance. Share this energy. Do not keep it to yourself. When you share, it grows, it multiplies, it returns to you tenfold. There is more than enough for everyone. A vast ocean, not a small pie. From this moment forward, a new wealth energy lives inside you. Act like the millionaire you already are. Speak like the millionaire you already are. Walk like the millionaire you already are. Decide from a place of having, not needing. The universe does not respond to scarcity. It responds to certainty. And you, my friend, have already decided. You have already opened your heart. You have already aligned your mind. Take another deep breath. Feel the shift. Feel the change. The old you, the one who doubted, who feared, who waited, that version no longer exists. You are stepping into your power. You are stepping into your abundance. The good things that were always meant for you are flowing. They have always been waiting. They have simply been waiting for you to say yes. And now you have said yes. The prayer has been spoken. The energy has been activated. The seed has been planted. And now, my friend, watch the doors of opportunity swing open. Watch the blessings arrive from both expected and miraculous places. Walk boldly, speak clearly, receive joyfully. And know deep in your soul that from this moment forward, abundance is your natural state. You were born to thrive, not just survive. And so it is, my friends. The seed has been planted. The prayer has been spoken. The energy of abundance has been activated within you. But now there is one more step, one final powerful truth you must embrace. It is not enough to hope, to wish, or even to pray. True wealth, lasting wealth comes when you live it, act it. It is about becoming the person the universe already knows you can be. Step into this life boldly with gratitude, courage, and clarity. Walk with your chest high, your mind focused, your heart open. You are no longer chasing. You are receiving. You are no longer afraid. You are empowered. You are abundant. And finally, remember, this is just the beginning. Each day, each choice, each word strengthens the flow of abundance. Live consciously, live purposefully, live richly. And as you do, watch how your life transforms. Opportunities you never imagined will appear. Money, blessings, and joy will flow to you with ease. You will become the living proof of what happens when prayer, faith, and action converge. You were born for this. You were made for this. You are a millionaire in spirit, mind, and heart, and now your life will reflect it. Step forward with confidence. Speak with conviction. Act with courage. Receive with gratitude. And let the abundance of the universe flow through you freely, powerfully, joyfully. This is your time. This is your life. This is your wealth already within you, already waiting for your embrace. Walk boldly, my friends. Live as the millionaire you already are, and let every day be a testament to the power that has always been yours. And now, my friend, as you seal this powerful prayer in your consciousness, I release this divine decree over your financial destiny. May the universe now align to bring millionaire-level abundance to your life. May every financial channel open wide, and may wealth flow to you from expected and unexpected sources. Carry this unshakable truth in your heart. You are a millionaire in the making. Your mind is now wired for success. Your entire being vibrates with the frequency of abundance. Let this eternal reality become your financial foundation. Money is naturally drawn to you. Opportunities find you effortlessly. Your millionaire mindset attracts wealth beyond your imagination. Walk forward as abundance in human form, God's radiating the confidence of one who knows their worth. Demonstrate the mindset of wealth in every action. Embody the prosperity consciousness that creates financial miracles. Go forth as a living testimony of attracted abundance, carrying not just the hope of wealth, but the certainty of millionaire status. May your life become a powerful demonstration that when we align our thoughts with abundance, the universe must respond with overwhelming provision. As you seal this powerful prayer in your consciousness, I release this divine decree over your financial destiny. May the universe now align to bring millionaire-level abundance to your life. May every financial channel open wide, and may wealth flow to you from expected and unexpected sources. Carry this unshakable truth in your heart. You are a millionaire in the making. Your mind is now wired for success. Your entire being vibrates with the frequency of abundance. Let this eternal reality become your financial foundation. Money is naturally drawn to you. Opportunities find you effortlessly. Your millionaire mindset attracts wealth beyond your imagination. Walk forward as abundance in human form. radiating the confidence of one who knows their worth. Demonstrate the mindset of wealth in every action. Embody the prosperity consciousness that creates financial miracles. Go forth as a living testimony of attracted abundance, carrying not just the hope of wealth, but the certainty of millionaire status. May your life become a powerful demonstration that when we align our thoughts with abundance, the universe must respond with overwhelming provision. In the powerful name of universal law and divine alignment, I seal this millionaire manifestation upon your life. May your financial transformation inspire generations to come. Amen. And so it is.